Hello, everybody, and welcome back to XOXO Alex. Let's get roasty, toasty, and cozy for story time, and also relax and unwind with story time. So today we are reading The Grumpy Monkey. That Monkey Looks Very Grumpy by Suzanne Lang and illustrated by Max Lang. So let's read about this grumpy monkey. One wonderful day, chimpanzee woke to discover that nothing was right. The sun was too bright, the sky was too blue, and the bananas were too sweet. So this is Jim. He is not happy. Jim was confused. What's going on? Maybe you're grumpy, suggested Norman from next door. I'm not grumpy, Jim insisted. On his walk, he met Marabou. Jim's grumpy, Norman told Marabou. Why are you grumpy, Jim? Asked Marabou. It's such a wonderful day. Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy, said Jim. But look at how you're standing, Marabou said. It's true, said Norman. You're all hunched. So Jim loosened up. So this is him all hunched, loosened up. Then he ran into Lemur. Jim's grumpy, Norman told Lemur. Why are you grumpy, Jim? Asked Lemur. It's such a wonderful day. Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy, said Jim. Your eyebrows look grumpy, said Lemur. It's true, said Norman. They're all bunched up. So Jim raised his eyebrows. So this is Lemur. He looks grumpy there. So when they say his eyebrows are all bunched up, it's like this. When you're grumpy. So he loosened them up so people would stop saying he was grumpy. Then he tripped over Snake. Oh no, said Norman. That's the last thing you need when you're feeling so grumpy. Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy, said Jim. Then why that frown, said Snake. I think it's because he tripped over you, Norman whispered to Snake. So Jim put on a smile. So frown. And smile. Finally, Jim looked happy, but he didn't feel happy inside. So he looks happy because he was all hunched up. He loosened up. He was all bunched up. He loosened up. He was pouting, and then he smiled. So now he looks nice and happy, but he doesn't feel happy inside. Everyone wanted Jim to enjoy this wonderful day. You should sing with us, said the birds. Jim didn't feel like singing. You should swing with us, said the monkeys. Jim didn't feel like swinging. You should roll with us, said the zebras. Jim didn't feel like rolling. You should stroll with us, said the peacocks. Jim didn't feel like strolling. You should lie in the grass. You should stomp your feet. You should take a bath and make a splash. You should hug someone. You should laugh. You should take a nap. You should eat old meat or some honey. You should jump up and down. You should sit in the sun. You should dance. So all these animals are telling Jim he should try all these different things to enjoy his day. But Jim didn't feel like doing any of that. "Why are you grumpy, Jim?" asked the others. "It's such a wonderful day." "I'm not grumpy," shouted Jim as he beat his chest. "I'm not grumpy." I think he's a little bit grumpy. And he stormed off. Jim felt sorry. A little sorry for shouting at everyone, but mostly sorry for himself. "I guess I am grumpy," Jim sighed. And just as he was starting to feel really sad, he came upon Norman. Norman was slumped, his eyebrows were bunched up, and he was frowning. "What's the matter? Are you grumpy?" asked Jim. "No, I danced with Porcupine," said Norman. Uh-oh. He has porcupine stickers stuck in his booty. "Are you okay?" asked Jim. "It hurts, but I'll probably feel better soon enough," said Norman. "Are you still grumpy?" "Yes," said Jim, "but I'll probably feel better soon enough too. For now, I need to be grumpy." "It's a wonderful day to be grumpy," said Norman, and Jim agreed. And he already felt a little bit better. And that is the end of Grumpy Monkey. So Jim didn't want to be grumpy, but he was. And sometimes it's okay to be in a bad mood. You don't want to be mean to anybody else, which is why Jim ended up walking away. And then he had another friend who said it was okay to be in a grumpy mood that day. And just having a friend to sit there with Jim made him feel a little bit less grumpy. So if you're in a bad mood or you're feeling weird today, it's okay. And if you're a friend of somebody who's feeling weird today, you can just be with them and let them feel their feelings for the day. And tomorrow, maybe they will feel a little bit better. All right? I hope you liked that book about Grumpy Monkey Jim. And I'm glad that he's feeling a little bit better now too, now that he gets to hang out with his friend Norman. I will see you all for the next story time. Bye-bye. Mwah.